Today I'm trying to work out how many people dance because I clearly missed that memo. We've got a great confession involving a leaf blower and a very questionable clean-up strategy. In British Problems, we are asking, do we need bomb guns? Don't worry, you'll find out what that is, because I've got one. And in the weird news, somebody swallowed something, and the police had to literally sit there and watch them bum it out. It's all on today's episode of 199 Bomb Fun. My kitchen renovation has started, and I got to record an episode for all you lovely lot out there. I currently don't have any kitchen appliances in my kitchen. I've got a bare shell. The only thing that's left is the fridge, the toaster, the air fryer. So we can't cook anything unless it's in the air fryer. Can't put anything on the gas hob. All of that is in the garden collecting rain. I am a little bit worried. I've just went in the garden. It is covered up, but because it's been windy, I feel like there's been a lot of water going onto my appliances, and I'm going to end up spending more money buying new dishwasher, washing machine, dryer. Not I want to do that, but it's not something I want to fork out on. I'm going to be honest. Now, they have started it. They've plastered the walls. They've put like a cement thing on the floor, which is now completely dry. I'm hoping my builders return on Monday, the day of the release of this podcast, when they come down and sort it out. Because I need my stuff back, man. I can't wash my clothes, which is annoying. I said to my missus, shall I give our clothes to my mum? Because I had like 3 bags full, black bags, of clothes that needed washing. And I'm one of those people, I like to stay on top of my washing. So I know everything's clean and dry for work, do you know what I mean? And for gigs and stuff like that. And the kids' school clothes, college clothes, whatever they do with their clothes. They wear it once and they chuck it in the wash basket, which is another annoying thing. I went down yesterday to go and use a laundrette close to me. Obviously, I didn't use that drive-through washing machine because I felt like it doesn't properly wash your clothes. I went to a proper laundrette. I put all of my clothes into one machine, which is apparently a 16-kilogram machine. Thing is frigging massive. I wish I had a machine that big. So I was hanging around. I went on TikTok Live, messing about. That killed the time, waiting. I was multitasking. Went to see my mechanic as well, because his garage was right opposite the laundrette, which was ideal. Funny enough, on that day, I saw various other people. First, I caught my mechanic, because I've been messaging him. I've been having problems with my car. And I said to him, mate, you haven't replied to my messages. He said, Dev, I was meant to get back to you. I've been proper busy. I said, this is the only way I can get hold of you, mate, is to come down. I said I came to do my laundry because my kitchen's getting done. And I thought, let's go and see Dave and get him to sort my car out. So now he's booked my car in. I don't know how much that's going to cost me because it's due a service and it needs a repair. And at the same time, I'm looking at used cars. I don't even have money to buy another car. That's how broke I am. Absolutely no money whatsoever. I'm hoping this podcast takes off and then some big company out there says to me, we want you to do this, but on a radio station because it's brilliant. Well, why don't you just get in touch with me then? I need to make some serious money, man. It's coming up to Christmas. This year, we've already told the kids, no Christmas presents this year, guys. We haven't got the money. It's all been spent on the house. But But I know they're going to end up getting something anyway. But my wife was like, oh, you can get clothes. And I'm like, oh, God, more clothes. I can just about keep up with what they've got at the moment with all the washing. Honestly, it's crazy. It's crazy. I haven't really had an interesting week, in all honesty. But let's see what else is interesting out there in the universe. It's no stupid question. I pressed the wrong jingle and I thought, oh God, I got to sing over that now. I can't even get my words out today. I don't know what's wrong with me. I've got over my cold as well before we do no stupid questions. I had a mad cold, guys, right? I've had it for over a week. It's going all over the UK. Everyone I know or spoken to has either got it or they've had it. I don't know if it's a proper cold. I feel like it's something else that's coming in. Let's do the no stupid question jingle again. No stupid, no stupid, no stupid questions. Da-da-la-da. Who has this one been put up by? On the Reddit forum of no stupid questions. Fine Parking is asking the stupid question, how do you dance? How do I dance? I don't dance anymore. I used to dance a lot when I was like young. I'd go to reggae nights. I'd go to drum and bass, garage music. I used to go to the whole lot. And I would dance like I own the dance floor. I'm one of those people, if you saw me at a wedding, I'd be the first one on the dance floor. I'll be dragging other people to join me. And how do I dance? I kind of whine me body. Bit like, I do a bit of a mixture. A bit of Bhangra dancing mixed in with a bit of Jamaican whining and dining. That's how I dance. Now I think I dance like a dad, like a granddad. I'm a proper dad dancer now. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because the body's slowing down. Or I don't enjoy the dancing anymore because I feel like it's too much hard work. Fine Parking is saying if I wanted to learn the tango, I could take a class and learn the steps. If I wanted to learn the twist or the Macarena or Gangnam Style, I could watch videos of people doing the said dance until I am able to replicate the move. That's not what I'm talking about. Oh, so you're not talking about that then? How does one hear a song that doesn't have a specific dance and realise I should move my body in this way because it goes well with the music I'm listening to? Is there a class I can take that's basically learn to dance to generic songs? I'm sure there's loads of classes out there. If you want to do Bhangra lessons, you can join a Bhangra group. Freestyling. There's like you go onto YouTube and you see a lot of people dancing, right? I'm sure there's classes. A lot of them are groups that teach people how to dance. So you can do street dancing. Street dancing is very popular, I find. My missus loves dancing. If you put music on, like Bollywood music, she's on the dance floor. She'll dance anywhere. And she's a good dancer as well. People always compliment my wife when she's dancing. Dancing in the moonlight, everybody. Yeah, she proper goes for it. She's so much into dancing. She loves watching like these Indian dance groups competitions. She's hooked on them. She'll watch them every night. She'll watch them on YouTube. She'll watch them on Britain's Got Talent. If there's an Indian dancing group, I think there was one in America on AGT. There's 2 or 3 on there. And she'll watch them as well. She knows half of them. She even knows the dancers. She's like, oh, that's so-and-so. He was in another dance group. And I'm like, how do you even know all these people's names? Now, I used to love watching the hip-hop dance competitions on YouTube. I think it was the Red Bull one. No sponsorship there. But they had a few, and that was quite interesting. So, yeah, Fine Parking. If you ever want to do a bit of dancing, a bit of whining and grinding, then just Just go onto YouTube and find something that you like. Check what the group's name is, and if it's local to you, obviously try and apply. I don't know where you are in the world, but there's got to be something out there for you. I hope that helped. I don't know if it did, but I hope it did. Right then, folks, let's do this. When I say let's do this, there's nothing out there to do. I just wanted to press the jingle. I'll tell you what I did do. Talking about dancing and Bollywood and all that. I was in Leicester. Look how I slipped that one in. Leicester last night. I did an Asian gig, South Asian, for those of you not in the UK. Full of Asians, all brown. There wasn't any Caucasians. There wasn't any Afro-Caribbean or Jamaican or black or anything like that. Pure Indian folk. They're not the liveliest audiences, are they? I was doing my material last night. I opened up at a club in Leicester. It's a new venue. Well, I say new venue. It's probably been there for ages. They do live music and events. So I did my comedy set there last night. I only went there for free food. My mate said you can get food here as well. I got there a little bit early, and they said you can have anything on the menu. I ordered chili chicken. And I ordered a prawn fried rice. I know it's in Indian. I just wanted a bit of Chinese. The other comedians were like, "Oh, you let us down. How can you do that?" Because they were having proper curries, do you know what I mean? And as comedians, we don't always get fed. So when the offer is there, we're going to take it. Back to this Asian gig. They were fairly quiet at the beginning. I thought, why are you so quiet, guys? Like, liven up, man. It's a comedy night. Like, you know when you do punchlines and you always get a laugh? It was like I was at somebody's funeral. It took them about 7 to 8 minutes for them to finally realise, oh, this guy is funny. I couldn't figure them out. I was like, right, they're not getting the puns. They're not very clued up on one-liners. One or two were. I'm not going to say. Like, I'd say 98% of the audience were a bit slow. I mean, it was Leicester. But when I started doing stories, they seemed to love that. True stories, so I just ended up doing it. It was an alright gig. I enjoyed it towards the end. But there was hecklers. And it was ladies. Ladies just want to talk to you while you're on stage. While you're doing a setup to a joke, they just want to join in. And you're like, why? There was one woman, she said to me, oh, you're Punjabi, because she's from Gujarat in India. Well, she's British, but her background's Gujarati. Oh, you guys are from Punjab, tell us about what you guys love. I said, what a weird question. I said, we love whiskey. I know that for a fact. It was a bit mental, I'm not going to lie. I was supposed to be doing a gig tonight as well. Now that has backfired because the promoter has had a problem with his computer and that I think the gig got cancelled or he double booked. I don't know what's happened, and he's apologised. He's offered me another date with the same fee. So I am free tonight, unless something crops up. I'm sure it will. I hope so, anyway. Right, let's do another topic. Confessions the church, red is the preach. I click the clan and let's see who's confessing. On today's episode, it is somebody called Bultinderist or Bolty Nerdist. Oh, is it Bolty Nerdist as in you like a Bolty? Or is it you're Boltinderist? You're an Indian guy, but your name's Boltinder. I don't know. Let's see what his confession is, or their confession. It could be a female. God knows. My leaves blew all into my neighbour's yard, and I'm kind of glad about it. Oh, really? Is that because the leaves were blown beforehand into your front yard? I'll call it garden, because that's what we call it in the United Kingdom. So did he blow them into your front garden and then you blew them back and now you're just kind of having a tennis match with each other? Or do you generally have some kind of beef that we all need to know about? Let's see. I have 2 very large trees in front garden. Drops a ton of leaves every season. Tell me about it, mate. I'm in the same boat as you. This year, we had a huge windstorm a couple of weeks ago, and it both took all the rest of the leaves off. Both trees. I've been too lazy to deal with and flung them one house down into my neighbour's yard. My yard is now practically bereft of autumn leaves. I hate dealing with leaves. I hate raking. I hate leaf blowing. Sounds like you hate your neighbours as well. I even have one of those vacuum mulchers and I hate doing that. Me too, I've got one. Can't be bothered with it. Meanwhile, my neighbour is a retired guy who seems to look forward to leaf season every year. So he dealt with both his leaves and mine and never said a word. You are cruel, mate. I owe him a beer. You owe him more than a beer. I think you should pay him. You should pay him for picking up your leaves. Technically, you both own the leaves and everyone else on your neighbourhood owns that tree as well. Why don't you just pick them up, mate? I mean, you'll feel good about it. I always pick up my neighbour's leaves. She had leaves in her garden. And I helped her. I said, listen, I'm going down to the skip, the waste place for you Americans out there, and I'm getting rid of my leaves. So I said, do you want me to do... And we just ended up picking hers. I didn't even think about it. Picked it all up. Now her front drive looks beautiful. Next door to her is a very old lady, very fragile lady who has carers coming in. So she doesn't have time. She's not fit and able to do it. We ended up picking her leaves as well. And my neighbour said to me, she said, oh, the next thing you know, we're going to end up doing the whole street. I said we should turn it into a business. We'll charge them 20 quid, tenner each. We'll get rid of their leaves for them. Mate, you owe him more than a beer. Next time, I know he's retired and he hasn't got a job. He's got nothing to do. So maybe he does enjoy it. Maybe he sees you blowing them into his own drive and he thinks, oh, look at that. Look at that. I can't wait for them leaves. I don't know. That is his confession anyway. The leaf blower. Oh, you know what? I forgot to mention this. I was like, what can I talk about? Do you remember in the last episode, at the end of it, I said, I'm off to support Mick Miller. I did. I just remembered I was with him on Saturday night last week. And if those of you don't know who Mick Miller is, because I've got a lot of non-UK listeners that tune in onto this podcast. Mick Miller was a legendary British stand-up comedian. He's well known on the UK comedy circuit. Now he's been going for 50 years with the classic old school northern comic. So he's from up north, like he's from Liverpool. He was born there. He does like observation, he does storytelling. He's got great one-liner jokes. He's got a very unique look as well. He's got long hair on the side of his head and then he's got a bald patch on top. That's his look. He was been on British TV talent shows in the 70s. He's appeared on very famous UK comedy shows like The Comedians, New Faces. He was even on Peter Kay's Car Share. That's how big he is. Apparently, he went to ITV's Last Laugh in Las Vegas. And he performed in front of an American audience. And they absolutely loved him. It was an absolute honour to support the stage with him. Backstage, we had a good chat. I told him that I've been compared to the Asian Ken Goodwin. And he was like, oh, he started smiling. So I opened for him. I supported him at his tour. And the audience were just lovely. I think because they were like a Birmingham Solihull crowd, they got everything that I was talking about. I had so much fun. A part of me didn't even want to leave the stage. And it was a real pleasure and honour to support Mick Miller. And when I come off stage, the first thing he said to me Are you supporting me on any more of the dates? So the guy who booked me is booking him for other events across the Midlands, and Mick wants me to support him. He was like, I want you to support me. And I was like, wow, okay. So yeah, he was a dead nice guy. We actually share the same star sign. Because I checked when he was born. He was born on the 25th of February. So he's 5 days after me. Genuinely lovely bloke. It was great to meet him. And yeah, that has been the highlight of my December. Right, let's do a topic, guys. I can't remember what I was going to do. Oh, yeah, I was going to do this one. Problems, it's a British problem. What is today's problem? Who has put it up? It's broccoli offensive. Broccoli offensive, that rings a bell. Have I messaged you before? I'm just going to check. Have I messaged this person before? I'm going to press start chat. Yeah, I have. I thought I have. I've covered one of his topics. Let's cover this one, but he didn't respond back to me. So I'll send him another message maybe. Broccoli saying I've been to a few countries in Southeast Asia now, and I'm still baffled how the West haven't adapted the toilet system to include bum guns. Quite literally the best thing ever. They are the best thing ever, mate. Now, this is a massive British problem. I totally agree. Those who know me know that I've got 2 toilets, which they're called bidets. Bidet. That's what they're called, bidet. So I've got 2 bidet toilets, and they both have a water gun in it, a bum gun. Best thing ever, mate. Honestly. You don't even need toilet roll. You just go, ksh, ksh. It feels amazing. And you can control the temperature of the water, which is even better. So on a cold winter night, you can put it on warm. Ksh, lovely jubbly. In the summer, nice and cool. Ksh, lovely. I think every home in the UK should have one. Yes, they're expensive, but they're hygienically very good for you. And you save paper. I mean, there's no rocket science in it. That is a genuine British problem. Broccoli saying, I know there are attachments you can get, but I'm in a rented flat. If I had my own house, I'd be installing a proper bum gun. Toilet paper companies would go broke. So you're in a rented flat, which is different. So you can't literally... You're on about the thing that you can buy and attach it to the toilet seat. I don't know how they work, to be honest, because I don't really have one of them. But, yeah, they are the best thing. He's saying toilet paper companies would go broke. They generally would, like I said. I mean, you wouldn't even need toilet paper, although we still do buy toilet paper and we still kind of use it. But, yeah, you're right, mate. We need more bum guns. Hey, I tell you what, I've got sausage fingers. I was going to tell you something, and the next tune started playing, and I'm not, oh God, forget it. Just crack on with whatever you're doing. Talking about crack and bomb guns. Funny enough, the next weird news story kind of relates to what Offensive Broccoli was talking about. What are you on about, Lovdev? Let's find out. It is time for the weird news story. Cops monitor a man's every bowel movement after he swallows a $19,000 Faberge egg pendant. Have I even said that right? Faberge. It's a Faberge egg, whatever it is. He stole a £19,000 egg. And now the cops are watching his bum. What is all this about? I believe it's all the way from New Zealand. Authorities are monitoring the bowel movement of a 32-year-old man, happy birthday, who was charged with theft and after allegedly swallowing a pendant worth $19,300 in a jewellery store in New Zealand. Police were called to Partridge Jewellers in central Auckland around 3:30 regarding reports of a man ingesting a Faberge 007 Special Edition. Now, I could do an Indian joke on this, but then you guys are not going to get it, so I have to explain it. So Bond, as in James Bond, a Bond in Punjabi means ass, right? So James the Bond, 007, because they're watching his Bond. Anyway, I'm not even going to crack that joke on. Special edition, Octopussy, oh yeah. Egg surprise locket, according to The Guardian. Faberge is a world-renowned Russian jewellery brand known for its handcrafted, jewel-encrusted objects. It's going to be proper encrusted now, isn't it? If they're waiting for that thing to come out of his butt. Most famously for its intricately jewelled eggs. The alleged sticky-fingered jewel swallower, you ain't going to have sticky fingers after that, was arrested shortly after. It's currently in police custody. The Auckland City Beat Team, oh yeah, why are they called the Auckland City Beat Team? This sounds like more innuendos than I can ever think of. They must have been beating away, waiting for him to poo out an egg. Responded minutes later, arresting the man inside the store. Gray Anderson, shout out to Gray Anderson, he's the City Central Area Commander, said in a statement to The Guardian. Anderson added the alleged thief underwent a medical assessment at the time of his arrest, and a police officer has been assigned to constantly monitor the man. Imagine having that job. You got to watch someone poo. You're just sitting there watching him poo, waiting for this pendant to come out of his butt. He added reports ABC News. At this stage, the pendant has not been recovered. Imagine he didn't even swallow it. And you've been watching him for days, and you got to... Oh, man. You got to go through all the evidence. The suspect was additionally charged with theft of an iPad from the same jewellery store. He probably swallowed that as well. He also allegedly stole cat litter and flea treatment the next day from a private residence. Is this guy on drugs or something? According to Faberge, the website, the special edition locket is crafted from an 18-carat yellow gold and is decorated with green Galicio enamel, set with 60 white diamonds and 15 blue sapphires. The exterior of the egg closely replicates the design of the Faberge egg, featured in the film Octopussy, with a beautiful 18-carat gold lattice framework, which is delicately set with blue sapphires and white diamonds in a floral light design. There is also a surprise inside. Oh, yeah. I bet there's a surprise inside. A miniature 18-carat gold octopus set with 2 black diamond eyes. This comes as 4 men were arrested on Tuesday into connection of the Louvre Museum in the jewel heist. 2 men and 2 women from the Paris region were taken into custody on Tuesday after the robbers made off with the royal jewels, estimated to be around 88 million euros, in a brazen daylight robbery of the world. Now, the jewels valued at around 102 and hasn't been recovered. It includes a diamond and emerald necklace Napoleon given to the Empress Mary Louise Jules of the 19th century Queen. Now, they're talking about something else. Right, that's the end of the story, folks. Someone in New Zealand has literally got to wait for a pendant to come out. What kind of life is that? Oh, my God. There we go, folks. That's the end of the podcast. I can crack on with my daily jobs. Hopefully, I might see you next week. I got a feeling my kitchen's going to be getting done then, and there's going to be noise and builders in the way, so that's not going to happen. Oh, well. See you folks soon. Take care of yourselves. Ta-da.